There we
And
go.
flip the table.
We're alive! Also, I am really close to Drakir for some reason.
Hello.
Ahoy everyone and welcome aboard. I'll be your Captain Hillyan today, along with... So let me fix that.
Fierce and mighty Lieutenant Drakir at the service, and next to me is...
Gunnery Mate Rom.
Autosave,
Well,
yep.
who I'm holding down just to make sure they don't get too excited.
Yeah, welcome to the first game of the Arkham series that we'll be streaming. And it's not the first one that got released, it's actually the one that's first in the chronological order. Also, give me a sec on this with ROM. There. Okay, just scoot you over some. There we go. Okay, put you back in the group.
Oh, no. Okay, so I'm still in front of them.
Yep.
I was to say, are you sure you won't need to be behind Rom?
Anyways, yeah. In the order of that the games were released, this was actually the third one, but like I said, it's the first one chronologically, since, well, Origins start off. And, yeah, I noticed this during the pre-stream earlier, but during the music here, there's subtle Christmas music as well.
Subtle.
It's kind of funny.
And I haven't noticed them.
But,
The
yeah.
Christmas...
Go ahead.
I was gonna say the Christmas notes.
Oh,
yeah.
now I noticed them. They're so subtle.
Yeah, it's mostly the bells. It's only here and there. But,
Jingle bell.
Jingle bells, Batman smells, breaks the Joker's legs. That's not how that one goes, but yeah.
No, it doesn't. Yeah.
Okay, let's do this on normal with subtitles and hints. Okay, here we go. Also keeping my pen and paper at the ready. Of course, there's the pen.
And thus he activates the
Police and emergency services are urging Gotham residents
that
to stay
magnet.
off the roads and in their homes tonight in light of the severe winter storm warning. Bannon's Island, Bruce. You've been back for almost 2 years now. You can't expect me to believe that Gotham's most eligible bachelor is spending another Christmas alone.
You just ran out of time.
Knowing that tonight we put to rest one of Gotham's most heinous and relentless killers, Julian Gregory Day.
Commissioner Loeb,
Calendar
any
man.
comment on the rumor
Yep.
that it wasn't actually the cops who captured Mr. Day? There is no such thing as a Batman. Captain Gordon! Captain
He says, soon to become friends with him.
All units, code 10 at Blackgate Prison. Communication is down. Possible to 11.
Delta 6-4 en route. Dispatch 5-9. Confirm code 10. This is a breakout.
Suspect identified as Black Mask. Repeat, code 10 suspect is Black Mask. Commissioner Loeb is being held captive. Repeat, Commissioner Loeb is 701.
Bit of dialogue wasn't spoken there. Also facing his reflection in the glass was in the mask.
Yep.
Arkham Origins. A lot of people consider this game to be the quote-unquote worst of the 4 games, but it's still good, so...
Yeah. I'll be back.
It's like saying, out of all these 4 priceless diamonds, this one is the worst.
Still priceless. Did the game crash?
Okay, I specifically tested it earlier, but yes, it just froze up.
Yeah, we did not test the cutscene.
Okay. Just force quit that quickly. Come on. Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
we
hope that
tested
that
it.
was a fluke.
Yeah, we tested how the fighting is over. We should always try it from the beginning.
Okay. At least the task manager is up now to keep a track of things. Also, I should have swapped out my cursor for something else. Okay, and I
You
can't
mean
really
going from
skip
the
these.
sword to the bat?
Maybe. Would have been fitting if I could find a Batarang mouse. Or
Yeah.
pointer. But yeah, this game was not made by the same studio as the other ones. So that
By
probably also
Rocksteady.
putting... Yeah, Rocksteady. Yeah, can't skip a single
Was it
one of
made by
these.
Was it made by Bebop?
Maybe. Okay, let's see if it does that again. Story, new game, start.
I wonder, how close were we to be done with the cutscene there? Oh,
Seconds.
Looks like
Okay.
Black Mask entered the prison here. I need to find Commissioner Loeb before
Oh,
it's too
right.
late.
I should probably mention the voice actor for Batman in this game is Chris Redfield.
Yeah, not the one that was in the others. So that probably contributed to
yeah.
everything as well. Let's
Which
see. Black
led to a
Mask.
very confusing sequence of events. Okay, so Kevin Conroy, the voice of Batman on the other games and well known for voicing him in Batman the Animated Series, got into some trouble with WB because when he was asked at a con once if he was gonna play Batman on the next Batman game, and he said yes because he was working on Arkham Knight. But apparently they hadn't announced Origins yet. So WB considered this a breach of contract, even though he, as far as I was aware, he didn't even know Origins was a thing. He just said, "Yeah, I'm working on the next Batman game."
Okay.
This resulted in, for a while, WB basically having to get like one of the guys next to him, like so that he doesn't answer specific questions. Even he thought it was dumb.
Let's see. Black Mask. Real name Roman Sionis. Occupation crime lord based in Gotham City. Eye color and hair color are both brown. 6'1" and 195 pounds.
they are
Runs the
tall.
largest organized crime operation in Gotham City. Members of his organization wear black masks to conceal their identities. Most members are also employees of Sionis's legitimate businesses. So
Legitimate.
Makes extensive use of torture techniques to satisfy his sadistic appetites. Roman Sionis is one of Gotham's most powerful crime lords, though thus far he has managed to avoid conviction. He maintains several legitimate businesses, though many are believed to be fronts for illegal operations. Notable businesses in his portfolio include Janus Cosmetics, Gotham Merchants Bank, and the now-defunct Sionis Steelworks. Sionis has been charged with embezzling city funds, murder, racketeering, distribution of illegal narcotics, and other offenses, but never convicted. Witnesses for the prosecution have been known to recant, die, or disappear. He owns half the police officers in Gotham, along with several judges and city councilors. Those he can't buy, he intimidates with torture or eliminates. And yeah, we've got quite a rogue gallery waiting here, huh?
Oh dear.
He said he'd leave my family alone if I did what he asked.
Oh, come on. I specifically installed the community fix to stop stuff like this from happening. Okay. Okay, let me do a quick search if there is anything on this to prevent crashes or such. I think it might be a rendering thing. I did see a thing or two about that. Let's see.
Give me a second.
Not that, not that. Okay, what? Seems I forgot to post on Blue Sky, so let's actually send that.
Yeah, just a moment, folks.
Let's see. Try disabling PhysX and DirectX 11. Okay. So into the files. I'll
Yeah,
need to
sorry
find
about
the
this,
actual
folks.
one. Yeah, I probably should have tested it more, but again, it works. It worked well during the test that I did. Just means that I should have done more extensive testing.
Yeah.
Okay, browse local. Okay. I'll probably just cut all of this out to avoid this. Okay, let's see. Not online, single player, because there is a multiplayer to this. BM game, BM engine. No, config. Yep. BM engine.ini. There. Okay. Allowed D3. So I'll just have to search for that amongst all this. There. Okay, just narrow that down a bit more. There. Allow 3. Okay. Change false to true. And the other way around with the other. Okay. False. Okay, save and restart computer. Okay, won't be able to do that. Also, I think I saw something further up. There. Okay, never mind on that. Save. Why is it do... Okay, normally it just saves over. File is set to read only. Okay, I'll just do a little change here. Save. There. Okay. Then rename this one. And rename that one. So let's replace it. Okay. Keeping that around just in case. Now, let's see if it'll screw up again now. Remove those.
Yeah, I will not be surprised if we need to restart the computer, but that's usually quick.
Yeah.
And it's still early on in stream, so it's not a big deal. Has been more annoying if it was in the middle of the stream.
Yeah. And I think this was one of the complaints about this game, that it was buggier. If it freezes up again, which, well, seeing as it's a blizzard is kind of fitting, then yeah, I might need to figure things out further, and we'll try again tomorrow.
Yeah. A bit pity since the original plan was to do crosscode and have this as a maybe backup.
Black Mask entered the prison here.
And the reason we do this is also, I'll be confessed, I was really hyped. So I'm maybe a little bit to blame here.
Black Mask can't leave no loose ends lying around. What are you waiting for? If you're gonna do it, get it over with. Hey, it's not every day you get to kill him. No, please, not again!
Oh, I'll kill you, all right. But by the time I do, that eye won't be the only thing you're missing.
What is that? Behind you!
Oh, come on. Expect me to fall for that? I mean, try something original.
What the hell are you? No! Stay away!
Okay.
Don't hurt me! I heard the rumors, but you're not supposed to be real.
You tore this place apart.
I don't know what it is. It's huge.
Where is Black Mask?
I don't know. He's here for Commissioner Loeb. Maybe one of his men knows where he's headed. What was I supposed to do? He threatened my family. He was going to...
I don't have time to discuss this, but you and I both know that doesn't make what you did right.
Security personnel and GCPD officers, turn your radios to channel 13 for...
And yeah, this is like only 2 years or 1 or 2 years into Bruce being Batman. And yeah, he is very much not friends with the police at the moment. Okay. Commissioner Loeb, Gillian B. Loeb, GCPD Commissioner, works in Gotham, of course. Brown eyes, gray hair, 5'7", and 210 pounds. So he's a bit on the heavier side for his height. Slick, deeply corrupt police commissioner, politically untouchable, alleges to have connections to Gotham's major crime families. As much politician as policeman, Gillian Loeb is a blight on Gotham. What is what my... I'm just tripping over my tongue today, it seems. He runs the city like a criminal kingpin, and the police under his command are used as his personal enforcers. He's particularly close with Lieutenant Brandon and his shoot-first SWAT teams. Under Loeb's watch, the city has experienced a relative peace between the various crime families. This peace that has allowed them to exploit and extort citizens who live and work on their turf. As long as Loeb remains in power, so too will the kingpins. Yeah, someone's been busy here. Warden Joseph. Martin Joseph, Blackgate Prison Warden. Works in Gotham, of course. Dark brown eyes, black hair, 5'11" and 195. I'll probably stop reading past the occupation stuff. Rumored to be more concerned with the politics of his office and his responsibilities. A family man, no known associations with the criminal elements. Career prison and administrator. Though Joseph has a degree in criminology and spent a short time in police administration, he has never worked a beat or done time as a prison guard. He was hired because of his administrative abilities and tasked with finding ways to increase prison profitability. While he has experienced some degree of success, he has come at a cost. The number of inmates has ballooned while maintenance expenditures have been cut, causing the facility to fall into disrepair and disrepute. There are more and more guards on the payroll of Black Mask and the Penguin, and the prison has become a haven for criminals and criminal activity. It should be noted that Joseph himself does not appear to have any criminal ties. He is simply trying to do the job he was hired to do. Okay. New stuff on Black Mask. Okay, I'm not seeing anything new there.
It's him! The back!
Okay, I'm back. Sorry I'm late.
I'm back.
Hey, the game's functioning.
Yeah,
Yep,
and
I
we
had to
found
screw
the
in the
Captain
installs.
Socks.
Merry Crimbus. I mean Chrysler. I mean Christmas.
Like no pterodactyl or whatever. He's just a man, and he ain't got no wings. End of story.
We say, as Batman's looking into the damn cell.
I heard they're gonna kill Loeb.
About time he got what's coming to him.
Where the hell you carry? Ain't like you getting out of here anytime soon.
I got friends on the outside.
What's it do you? Well, who says whomever they replacing you will be any better? Can't be worse.
Oh yeah, Loeb was
Audio
well
a
known
bit
for
off
being.
here.
Get to us in here, right?
Oh yeah. Loeb is known in the comics for being incredibly corrupt.
Yeah, we also read his profile.
Yep.
The only now
Only
noticed
them.
dude. Yeah, these cells are very, very overpopulated. Like only 2
Yeah.
beds and there's like 6 in each.
Yeah.
That is someone I got a score to settle with. It's the back.
Okay.
These are Black Mask's men. I'll make them tell me where I can find Black Mask.
It's time to click.
There. No, you don't. Oh, he was fucking with the controls.
Yep.
No, you don't.
Just
Yeah, I think most people understand the combat of the Arkham games. Blue means counter, like that. And just keep knocking them around to keep your combo up.
And make sure any hits actually land.
Okay. Good.
Where's Black Mask?
How the hell should I know?
I'm going to make you talk. How much pain you endure before that is in your hands.
No.
I don't have time for this.
Okay, okay. He said it to the execution chamber. With Loeb.
Smart move. Now you get to take a nap.
Okay, someone had a... You are not in any danger, they say, as the place is falling apart.
Yep.
Okay. But it's great seeing it was still Superior Vigilante. Okay. Let's hurry up a bit. Oh, hello.
That doesn't belong here. Wonder who's controlling it.
You sure you want to keep reaching when when the battle will break your arm?
We gotta be stopped.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was supposed to be looking more forward for that one.
so far I think you fixed it.
Yep.
I just hope I did not jinx it.
I mean, all you had to do was beat up like 4 people.
No, he
just
means
realized-
the freezing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
just
know. That-
realized I accidentally rhymed.
The only way to advance is to grapple up and over this gate. I should hurry.
And
Sure,
what do
he
you see in
says
the
he
room?
keeps casually walking everywhere as substandard.
To be fair, you kind of are. It kind of feels like you're meant to play this with a controller.
Yeah. Well, that's mouse and keywords.
Yeah. Well, he's dead. Hey, Killer Croc.
Oh!
Talk like that's what got you into this mess in the first place.
Earlier was thinking, could be Krill Crook or something else.
Knocking him off balance with my key.
I thought to myself,
Attacks.
lo and
Yeah,
behold.
Since this is the third game, it is sort of expected that you already know the combat system a bit. And yeah, that was Killer Croc up here. No way to disguise or hide that. Wait, the showers are on the same way as Death Row. Okay.
On second thought, you can leave me in the cell. I'm fine here. Thanks.
Select Batarang.
Actually, what's the deal about Killer Croc? Or some,
Why is it caps lock?
Because I swapped around because I swapped around the controls for toggle crouch and normal crouch. So let's swap that back again. Yeah, I may as well put that to alt then. That's not being used by anything. Okay.
Also, you need to run.
Yeah.
Alright.
Any
We're
familiar
running.
faces?
We gotta run! We gotta stay and fight! Yeah! Together we can shut him down!
There we go. You don't need that arm anyways. Did Vicky
you're
Vale just say, "Don't trust anything you hear on the news"? Vicky
She said,
freaking
yeah.
Vale.
Yep.
Yeah, investigative journalists. Young reporter seeking to make a name for herself, fixated on Bruce Wayne and telling his story. Vale's stories often attack corrupt official heads, if the officials head on. And that is when she can get the stories by her editor. While a noble sentiment, the people she targets don't take kindly to being thrust into the public eye. She could find herself in trouble if she doesn't find a more subtle way to do her job. Still, it's admirable to see a journalist unafraid to expose the truth in a city defined by corruption and lies. Gotham needs more people like her.
Please,
Hello
we
there.
don't want any trouble.
Yeah.
You mean like that poor
Apex
bastard who used
Regiment.
that hung?
Pardon? Okay. Yeah, I do like this with the detective vision, that you can actually see the condition of people, like unconscious, and well, there's a few dead in there. Yeah. And this guy just apparently only nervous, not scared shitless.
I think that's the default scared shitless.
We could interrogate him.
Yeah.
That area of the floor is weak. I can use my explosive gel to break through.
I find it funny how he always uses the image of the bat.
It's his branding.
Yeah.
He does have to protect his brand's integrity and all.
Yeah.
Like you can't expect the Batman to be throwing around a bird, right?
You want to check the good police commissioner's pockets, because they are lined with my money. And what have I got to show for it, huh? My own men in the slammer? Not no more.
Hey, Troy Baker.
We're making some changes. Some big changes.
I think it was a bit of a visual glitch there for a second.
I think you realize it. I think I've seen a little bit of this game actually.
Oh.
I thought it was Markiplier or Jacksepticeye who played a little bit.
I mean, chances are they played it when it first came out.
Yeah. Probably just got quickly distracted by other games that were coming out at that time. Along with other things.
We gotta stick together. Clear out the guards and then make a break for it.
He ain't going alone. I'm going with him.
Yeah, me too. I could use a drink.
So this is where we part ways. Whoever's coming with me, I got the first round. Whoever's helping out Black Mask, good luck. See you never.
I think you idiots will see each other a bit more. I just fucking kicked that idiot into the... Okay, that was not supposed to happen.
Just snapping that guy's neck. So hard, I'm pretty sure he ragdolled.
Okay, if this is a glitch from the... I don't care if that's a glitch or not. We're keeping that in.
And the Gotham City space program.
Okay. Clip.
Have the bat punch people so hard they fly into the stratosphere.
Okay, I do not care what is causing that. Whatever it is, we're keeping it in. Hello there.
Oh, hey, look, explosive on the right side.
That wall beside him is weak. If I can find a way in behind it, I can take him down safely.
He says.
Strong and silent type. Okay.
Yeah.
I think we can guess whose cell this was.
Yep.
Yeah, I recall hearing about this one.
Calendar,
Well, we need to
calendar,
climb.
execution proceeds. Yeah, calendar man. There. Okay. Okay. And into the vents like a rat we go. You sure about that?
Why does every mobster always sound like Joe Pesci in some form or another? Yeah, he's totally unconscious and not bleeding from so much shrapnel.
Oh, we killed him so hard we made a marketable plushie out of him.
I've received confirmation from Warden Joseph that you will be rewarded for information which leads to an arrest.
Go. Who needs 2 people for a door like that, huh?
Remain calm and stay in your cells.
You sure these are supposed to be upside down, or... Oh wait, that's flames they're stuck in.
Yeah.
Okay. I know that in Batman Shadow, they reuse some of these, but not in the exact same places like here. But then again, this game takes place even earlier than this, so it could have been renovated in a year or so. But then again, that you don't renovate that sort of stuff that quick. Let's see. Yep. Okay. Once more, Batman becomes Ratman.
Captain. There is a parody character called Ratman based on Batman. And
And that's just too perfect to ignore. You're gonna owe me for this, Julian. That could be useful.
Sir, what do we do about Loeb?
Bring him in, bring him in.
Looks like they stepped in all of this just as Calendar's days were about to go be counted.
What's all this about, Sionis? Haven't I always come through for you?
You may have, Hillyan, but things have changed. We're starting with a clean slate, and you're not on it.
What are you talking about? I'm not on it? After all I've done for you. Police commissioner, damn it!
Show's over, boys.
Calendar Man, Julian Gregory Day, fugitive, obsessive-compulsive psychotic, convicted of multiple murders and sentenced to die on Christmas Eve. Sentencing judge was Fremont Harkness. Okay, not a character I'm familiar with. Julian Day, aka Gotham's Calendar Killer, aka Calendar Man, was brought to justice thanks to Batman's diligence in apprehending the killer. Many were surprised by Judge Harkness' decision to give Day the death penalty, despite the state labeling him criminally insane. Julian Day was set free just minutes before his scheduled execution on Christmas Eve during the break-in at Blackgate Prison that saw police... well, that's a spoiler, I guess. While it is unlikely Calendar Man was involved with the assassins or the bounty, he remains a threat to this city, particularly given his obsession with dates and holidays.
I'm too late. Commissioner Loeb is dead. Black Mask has a lot to answer for.
It's the bat! We're never getting out of here! We got it!
Yep, we have the evade now, or we're told of it now.
You already had the evade, the counter, basically any basic moves you already have, you just have to remember what buttons they use.
Yeah, well, a bit more to the left than he could have gone out the window if it wasn't for those bars.
That guy is not gonna be anything solid for the next few months.
Okay. What have we here? Okay, not something we can get into, it seems.
Probably later.
Yeah. One thing that helps with these games, a ton, is just the amount of in-universe stuff they have lying around. And not just those character profiles.
You wanted it smashed, so I smashed it. It better be, or the next thing that gets smashed will be your face!
Okay, what's this about with the drone? It's not Black Mask.
My card is damaged, but I should be able to recover most of the data back at the Batcave.
That means that there's a third party at play. Now, technically, we are a third party already, just another one as well. Now, over here. Is he even going to fit in that?
Doesn't look like it.
Thought I caught your scent. I know I caught yours.
Ow. Okay, he just comes out swinging immediately, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Fully.
Red mark evades. Okay. My turn. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe not the best spot for this to be in at the moment.
Fire.
There we go. That was a bit too spicy a meal for him. Ow. There. Ow. Too late. Okay, now it's a one-on-one date, so... Yep, ow.
Dodge.
No kissing on the first date, Croc. Ooh, but you can't kiss my feet. Come on, there we go. Okay, now the father. Yep. A mobster asking for the police. Okay.
I think they want the corrupt police to help them.
There. Oh. Okay, it's a bit too early to be Breaking Bad's killer. Also, that's someone else, not you. And I only just now noticed his health bar in the upper right. Been a bit too busy with those jaws of his. Ow. Yeah, we will. Just not the way you were hoping for.
Boss, where's he going?
The boss of me is me.
You want teeth? I want answers.
Wait till Black Mask's assassins get through with you.
What assassin?
Whoever wins is gonna be famous and rich.
At least we know he won't be ugly.
Freeze! Hold it right there! I'm taking you in.
Not tonight.
Jealous boys.
Where does he get those wonderful toys?
So was that I think I recognize the voice of that one. The detective that is often Gordon's sidekick or something.
Bullock.
Okay,
Bullock,
quick
yeah.
question.
No.
Is everything recording and all
I
that?
just
Yep.
Yes.
to a human-shaped
Okay, good.
crocodile. It told me Black Mask has hired assassins to kill me.
Okay, level up. Every time you level up, you earn an upgrade point. These points can be spent to unlock upgrades and improve Batman's skills and equipment. The upgrades are divided into 3 categories. Select an upgrade category. Okay, we have core control preferences, close combat upgrade. This is just the basic stuff. Okay, close combat upgrades, invisible predator upgrades, and auxiliary upgrades. Okay, let's go with this one. Each upgrade category has its own upgrade tree. You must purchase early upgrades to gain access to later ones in the tree. The deeper you get in the tree, the more powerful the upgrades become. Select an upgrade to purchase. Let's see, we've got combat armor, just more health. And ballistic armor, 25% resistance to gunfire.
Also, BRB, I was gonna grab a drink and a fruit while Captain read all this.
Okay. And yeah, more armor, more armor. This is a useful one, though. Blade dodge takedown. Hone your defensive technique by ending a blade dodge with a takedown. Because blade enemies are going to be a nuisance. Just get some extra health. It's always useful. And let's have a quick look here. Batarang stun time, damage, double batarang. I almost said bangarang for some reason. And a bunch of unknown ones. Quick silent takedown. Now faster, leaving you exposed for less time. Heat signature concealment system. Upgrades your suit with a masking material that masks your heat signature, making you undetectable to enemies using thermal vision. Okay, and this one are all locked. Okay. And we may as well... Let's see, profiles. Shouldn't Crocs be in here? Or...
Look.
Let's see. Gotham Intel, no. Strange that he's not in here. Let's see. 32, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, strange. Okay, but he got some art at least, I guess. All right.
Assassins, sir? As in more than one?
That's right.
And you heard this from the mouth of a crocodile, man?
His name is Killer Croc.
There we go.
He's already behind bars.
Oh, I pity his cellmate.
I don't. Let's see what else is on the drone's hard drive.
Each of them gets one of these envelopes. I need them delivered tonight.
They're all hired killers, the best in the business. Black Mask isn't messing around. Slade Wilson, Deathstroke, former military, subject of a failed medical experiment.
Failed, you say?
Garfield Linz, aka Firefly, burns on 90% of his body. His obsession is going to be his end.
How unlike anyone I know.
Here's a face I don't recognize. Copperhead. Strange. These reports reference a male, not a female.
14 escapes, huh? Well, you won't forget Nada. What the...
Floyd Lawton, aka Deadshot. Says here he's an expert sharpshooter.
How on earth?
Suspected of many assassinations. Dangerous, but reckless. Street tough named Lester Baczynski. Calls himself Electrocutioner.
Shocking.
Shiva. Her skill is unmatched.
Big guy himself.
Here in Gotham. Why would he be taking money as a hired killer?
Is that Warden Joseph?
Must be how Black Mask got inside the prison. He uses torture for intimidation and entertainment.
8 assassins after your head. What are you going to do?
I'm going to find out who is operating this drone, make them tell me what they know. Then I'm going to find Black Mask and put an end to this.
Sir, I may be stating the obvious here, but you do realize that since you and I are the only people who know the Batman's true identity, those assassins will all fail their mandate if you'd just spend the evening here.
They'll put innocents in danger to attract my attention. I can't take that risk.
And you think it's a better idea to just put yourself in their crosshairs?
There's only one person in Gotham who can get his hands on something like this. The Penguin. He's been tracking Black Mask. Its next waypoint was a rendezvous with Penguin's men at Jezebel Plaza. I'll make them talk.
Of course,
So,
Penguin.
Also, what I point out, Jezebel Plaza, really?
Well, in case you change your mind and want to train tonight instead, I'll keep your training facility active.
Also, hello,
The
Doomie!
Batwing is prepped and ready to take you to Jezebel Plaza, sir.
Give me
Okay,
a second.
where did that actually come from? That's referring to someone as a Jezebel is supposed to imply that they're untrustworthy or something?
If I remember correctly, hang on.
Good question. Also, fun side note. I have a very old friend of a glass here back today, rather figuratively. My skull drinking glass.
Also, hello in chat, Durban. Let's see. Hello, you three. Wow, Twitch is annoyingly stuttery today. I'm missing more than is helpful. Okay, that sounds to me like it's on Twitch's end. I can... There it is. I can open up the app on my phone to see if it's any stuttery for me as well. But I don't remember any cases where the preview was running smoothly, but the stream was running bad. There and there. Not Blue Sky. There's no need for that.
False prophets. It came to be associated with false prophets. So something like liars, I think you could argue.
Okay.
A question, sir, if I may. How did Waylon Jones come to be the way he is?
Atavism from the look of it. An unfortunate genetic mutation.
Do you think the condition causes physical pain? Might that explain his rage?
It goes deeper than that. Imagine growing up looking like he did. Children are cruel, Alfred.
So are adults, sir. All part of the human condition, I suppose. We've a tendency to fear, often outright despise, that which is different. Ah, but you already knew that. If you're serious about getting to Jezebel Plaza in time to find Penguin's men, you'll want to leave soon.
Okay. Okay, now we've got a bunch of these. There he is. Captured. Waylon Jones, career criminal. Instinctual hunter with heightened senses. Dynamic physiology. Appearance continually changes. Medical records class Jones as suffering from a rare form of epidermal. It's a skin thing.
Mind if I try it? Epidermolytic hyperkeratosis.
It normally causes skin to scale, but there is more to Jones than that. It's true that his skin has grown dense enough to repel gunfire, but that doesn't explain the rest of the changes. His size, sense of smell, unexplained dental eruptions, and warped digits. The degree to which he has been affected is remarkable and suggests this may actually be a form of atavism that simply resembles hyperkeratosis. It may also be the result of intentional genetic manipulation. Further study is required. Regardless of their origin, his strength and ferocity make him an immense physical threat. Okay, then we have a bunch of these, but let's look at those when we encounter them. Alright. And yeah, since this is early in with the Batman, the Batcave ain't that impressive in comparison.
We don't have the giant penny yet. Or the dinosaur.
Okay. Or the Bat car. We've got a training
You mean a
area.
Batmobile?
Yep. Okay, but we do have a plane already. There we go.
So, to make
On
your
the Gotham
travels
City
easier,
map,
I went ahead and set up some auto-nav points at different areas of the city. One of my preset destinations should take you right to Jezebel Plaza.
Okay. Select a Batwing drop point to fast travel to that location in the city. Okay. It would be awkward if his escape were to get stuck in the hatch as it closes, huh?
Yeah.
Also, hello, Mac. Why are we not... Yeah, we are.
The control towers you use for your auto-nav systems are putting out a jamming signal. Storm damage. You'll have to go down there and find that out for yourself, sir. Got it. We're close to one now.
Okay, so someone's messing with our navigation network. Did you have to go through the skylights?
Why not?
Batman just being extra.
Yeah, and hello there indeed, Mac. Welcome.
For a second I thought you weren't showing up in chat because you were given the same color there.
Anyway, when he doesn't report in, they send us over. There's no secret plan here, fellas. We're just doing our jobs. And we're just doing ours. See, we've been hired to make sure no one touches this job. You want us to leave?
No problem. Just what the? Grab the hostages!
You seeing this? What the hell is it?
I ain't messing around. Move it!
I should use my smoke pellets here.
You got some kind
I need to get up and out of danger. He can't shoot what he can't see.
I'll cover you.
Well, he can shoot what he
Attacking
can't see,
head-on is
just
a good way to get
going
myself
to shoot
shot.
blindly.
And probably the hostage, too. But they won't expect an attack from above. Nobody ever does.
Is that thing out there with you? Are you crazy? We were answering the service call. That's it. You better not be lying to me.
Yoink.
Later.
I quit.
To be fair, when you're held hostage and then the guy who holds you hostage gets taken and hung, you kind of just realize, yeah, this job isn't worth it.
Yeah. Let's see. Mac, do apologize for the delay. Was getting out of the... Okay. Hope nothing big.
Through the vent.
What the hell was that? You think it's the guy that hired us? You piss him off or something?
No way. Besides, I don't get the sense that he's the physical type.
Either way, we need to get the hell out of here. Now!
Yeah, you're going out in one way.
Get yourself to safety and call the police. They'll want to see what's going on here.
Okay, I will. This was just supposed to be a service call. Fix the tower, in and out.
Zoom
I need a new job.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Oh, now. Where you going? Where that thing can get you. Whoever you are, come near me, and I'll kill this. Back up, but nobody has to die. I got the spot here.
I can fix the tower. Whatever you want. Just please don't hurt me.
All I want is for you to get yourself to safety.
Okay, we got a challenge through that. Okay, one guy is probably shitting
Maybe
bricks
you run.
about now.
You mean that guy? Who's about to have a really bad time? Boom! And his legs have been officially detached from his body. Well, the bones, anyway.
Yeah, he's not going to be walking anytime soon. Okay.
Look at how big those doors are.
Well, Gotham is a Gothic design city, so...
Yeah.
But still, it is a bit oversized. But
I don't
it's
think this
very-
tower malfunction is from storm damage. I need to set up a crime scene and find out what happened. I should start by identifying the victim.
Okay. And here we have something else. Batman getting to actually play detective.
Victim's name is David Shannon, a Gotham Optics employee sent here to repair a faulty network tower. But what killed him? Scanning the DNA impact on the wall should provide an answer.
I think he got splattered against the wall. The question is, did he get thrown through the wall, or... yeah, he got...
Yeah, he got thrown through the wall. Apparently that was explosive.
Impact analysis indicates the victim was killed by some kind of explosion, originating at that access panel. I should scan it for additional clues.
Okay, I'm pretty sure not even Star Trek's consoles are that bad. 1100 joules of force.
No,
Seeing as one joule goes about to 1 kilogram of force, yeah, he got hit with a literal ton on the impact alone, so...
He was dead the second that exploded.
Yeah,
the wall was just insult to injury.
Card. Someone really didn't want this tower repaired, and it looks like that same someone left a set of fingerprints behind. Alfred, I'm uploading some prints for analysis. Let me know what comes back.
Certainly, sir. Searching now. And here we are. They belong to one John F. Baker. He's a rather unremarkable criminal. Small jobs, mostly. And... that's curious.
What's curious?
Mr. Baker's dead, sir. His body was recovered from the Diamond District just under an hour ago.
Looks like someone's tying up loose ends. I can bypass the booby-trapped access panel with my cryptographic sequencer, but I'll need the encryption codes from the victim's access card. Reviewing the crime scene will show me where it is.
Or I can just spot it.
Yeah, we still need to grab it.
Oh dear. Okay, yeah, the wall was already cracked, hence why you could just fly through it so effectively.
Yeah. Rewind it a bit more, then play it.
It's all follow the red trail as you scrub through the sprites. Yeah, it's pretty clear that it's right over there. Okay, so will you allow me? Yeah, there we go. One small thing that does annoy me a bit about the Batman games is the button mashing on getting those things open. Seriously, it's right there. Yeah, right, we didn't need to scan it. We don't need to actually hold it.
This card has the codes I need to hack any of the network tower's access panels.
Okay. And there we go.
Unfortunate.
Yep. Okay. Let's see. Dervin, also I gotta say, I noticed just now Alfred's voice actor sounds a lot like Haskell from Oblivion's Shivering Hell expansion, and I'm Mac. Okay. Oh, right, yeah, the one sane man in the entire damn island.
Alfred, contact the GCP.
I mean, yeah, that seems about right for Alfred.
Send the data from my analysis, too.
Certainly, sir. Does this mean you found the source of the disturbance?
I think so.
Okay.
Right, it says something on the door.
Restricted access, typical stuff. Hello. That's not supposed to be here.
Thug himself. Figured it was only a matter of time before you showed up. Sorry about the mess downstairs.
Who is this?
Think of me as a great big mystery, one you're never going to solve.
Enigma, then.
Oh, you must think you're so clever. Well, how's this for clever? I've taken control of towers all over the city. As long as they're active, your Batwing's useless. And it looks like it's gonna stay that way. I mean, this one's practically begging to be taken offline, and you still can't hack it. Pun intended, of course.
Gee, I wonder who that is.
I mean, as far as I know, we don't need to do all of them for the completion of the story.
Nope, luckily.
No.
No fly zone, of course. Also, hello, Jess.
Like this.
What are you talking about?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Hello, little Jess.
Yeah, it's the Riddler.
Good little
Jammer
fox.
offline, I can travel here with the Batwing. Those relays are part of a distributed security system. I wonder what they're protecting. That must be where Enigma set up shop. I need to pay him a visit.
Well, that was easy to track down.
Yep.
I see you've regained control of the Batwing, sir. I suppose it's off to Jezebel Plaza, then.
That's the plan. Then I've also got a lead on Enigma.
Well, don't overthink it too much, sir. We both know you'll eventually wind up doing both.
Okay. And now we can just fast travel out of here, I believe. Let's see. Or not. Let's see. Do I need to head somewhere specifically up? Or I just need to open a freaking door? I thought there was another wall covering like this.
Oh dear. Oh, something in chat?
Let's see. Jess, I saw Batman. I approve.
Holy.
And now we're in the city proper, huh?
I'm running out of time. I should head for Jezebel Plaza.
Captain, look to the sky. Way up high. There's a bigger bat.
Look, the bat.
That's here a bit early.
No. Did I just say? I think I said. Then they said brats.
Here it comes!
There we go. Yep. Go. Button mashing will probably get you through a good part of this game, but it's better not to. And yeah, you can get through. Your attacks are usually fast enough to intercept an encounter like that, but it does take a bit of time for a counter to start. So if you can't immediately attack and defend. Tracker. Crime in progress. And I think the police are a bit busy at the moment. Nope, that's just Gotham's water reserves. Green, of course.
Being inexplicably green.
Hopefully it's about to get purified.
That looks like the crime in progress the GCPD dispatcher just mentioned. I could go investigate, perhaps stop the crime, but I also need to get to the arms.
I mean, we're already here. Might as well kick some ass.
Yeah. Plus, Bruce would just end up guilting himself over not doing anything with all of this. There we go. You don't need 2 legs anyways, you've got a spare. Oh yeah, the counter is still very fast if you're not already stuck in another enemy, in another attack. There we go. But I want to hurt you.
And that guy can walk.
Okay. More idiots, but not the ones we're after.
This is a long bridge. I should use my grapnel accelerator.
Let's see. Use the accelerator. Okay, that's the one. Okay. Yeah, during testing I was trying to figure out how to use that one again, but yeah, simple as that. Just double tap space. There you go. Guess that'll launch you.
I hope you'll try to keep a low profile tonight, sir.
Trust me, I'll take out those assassins before they even know I'm there.
It's not just that. If some curious child looks out to see who's pattering across their rooftop, they'll expect Santa Claus, not a black-clad bat creature.
I don't patter.
I'll be right back.
We should just say it was Krampus. Okay. And yeah, we can dive down to get some speed. And I think people have gotten across the entire damn city in each game, or the cities in the ones that are in the game, in the games that are in cities, so not Asylum. But yeah, they've been able to get from one end of the city to the complete opposite just by dive bombing and grappling upwards. Here we go, without touching the ground at any point.
Giving up so soon? Not that I blame you. This sort of thing really isn't your strong suit.
Shut up. Okay, where is this one? There.
I wonder if this is the one where you can ignore the Riddler.
Yeah, you can ignore him in all of
I
them.
need to find a spot where I can stake this place out unnoticed. Penguin. Not a dime changes hands in this city he can't tell you about. If anyone knows where Black Mask and his assassins are, it's him. But Penguin's hard to find. His men are doing a deal here. I'll make them talk.
Guys! So, little boys, what do you want for Christmas? Oh wait, I already know.
Give me a sec.
Now let's see if you've been naughty or... Oh, nice.
Punk in the Santa hat must be in charge.
All right.
Whoa, easy, Tiger. When you do shit on the Penguin, this ain't some fly-by-night operation.
Let's see him. I didn't come all the way down here for just one gun.
Yes, but these aren't just any old guns you're buying. Think of them like fine wine, and I am your sommelier. I want you to taste it, try it out, make sure you like the heft, the feel, the sight, before I pour you the full glass.
What are you talking about?
Go on, test it out. Fire a few rounds.
The gun, its shoes. Give me the rest of the boy. Test it out on you.
Okay, we're going after the ones with the guns first.
What a crap!
Nope. Yep, too early.
What's this guy's story?
Yep. What was that guy looking at? Yep, damn it, too early. Okay. No. Everyone gets a turn on Santa's lap of kicking ass. Okay. That was another glitch.
Oh dear. Also, we may have someone join the voice chat soon.
Okay. I also found out how you disable all sounds on on Discord. Oh, hello there. When you're actually streaming stuff, so I won't hear any pings and such from that.
Stop.
He became a mole man for a second.
Get away!
Where's the Penguin?
I don't know.
Where is he?
I swear.
Damn.
Too much.
Wake up.
What happened?
Time to talk. Where's Cobblepot?
Let me go!
If you insist.
Ow.
That looks painful.
Please, stop. Stop! I'll talk. I'll tell you anything you want to know. Please!
Too late. I already have what I need.
You're crazy! You're freaking crazy!
If I can read this SIM card, I may be able to locate Penguin.
Also,
Alfred,
goodbye,
I'm getting
Steve
interference on the
Blum.
comm systems. Is that on your side?
No, sir, I'm seeing it as well. It's from the nearby GCR tower. It's the same signal jamming the Batwing's auto-nav systems. I've highlighted the tower on your map.
I'll need to stop that signal before I can track down the Penguin.
Oh dear, and hello, Derby!
My board is lit
Hey
up.
there.
You don't have an
Hello.
assignment. Please report in.
And may I say, that seemed a bit extreme for Batman for a second there.
Yeah, this is early in his career, so he's still fine-tuning the whole art of interrogation.
Yeah.
Okay, it's right down there.
Pin number. Guess I'll just improvise.
We can't smash through this, so I'll just need to find there an opening.
You'd think you'd be able to smash through it.
There, we want to go over this one. Okay, now we've got an idiot with a knife.
A big knife.
We want
Not
to
anymore.
keep that out of their hands. Okay. Thank you for volunteering to be our boxing man. How do you even call those things again? The punching bags. How did I have... Why did I forget something as simple as a freaking punching bag?
Oh
They're
dear.
great ones.
The Riley's all Irish. Okay. Oh, hello there. Amazing Magic Show, Zatanna, who is another hero. And the Flying Graysons. Anyone who knows Batman knows how that's going to end.
And Jungle Cat.
Jungle Cats, presented by Thomas Blake. That's a... If that is a reference to something, I don't know it. Let's see.
Yeah.
Hold on. I saw something curious.
What's that?
We get the scene soon when the captain is done here. That's an ATM?
Yep. Like I said, Gotham City is a Gotham architect, so they need to oversize everything.
Yeah.
Well, let's oversize and move. Give it a bit of a flair.
Yeah, they probably also weigh a frick ton, so they don't just get moved.
Yeah, don't want criminals just up and carrying them off.
Yeah, normally they're built into walls, not... Yeah.
Yeah, I think with these ones, they are the wall.
Is it?
Oh, might as well. There we go. Alley-oop.
Oh!
Oh, damn it. I thought he was going to come in for an attack.
Yeah.
Ow.
Holy! Yeah, I can see why people really like the combat in this game.
Yeah.
Although I'd be terrible at this kind of thing.
I mean, all you gotta do is remember all your rhythm game training.
Decided to try and take me on. Get to it then. I'm looking forward to watching you fail.
Oh, it's one of his. It's one of the tricks here.
Okay, so if I remember correctly, the reason you want to do the towers is so that you can just fast travel from one point to another in Gotham, so you don't have to go from
That I probably will do, but other stuff we'll have to wait. Okay, it's the Bowery.
You need
Okay,
to
we
go
need to do
there.
this one. Let's see. There we go, remote-controlled Batarang. Of which the controls are inverted. Really?
Of course.
I do not get that why... Like, with flight simulators and such, I get why it is. Because you push down on this thing, it goes down.
Yeah. Typical. I mean, why apply...
No, turn around. There.
When you can just throw crap at it.
Let me test. Okay, nah, wait.
Also, yeah,
Right
no, it wasn't inverted. Yep.
Good. Was it this one I've inverted? Or
Yes.
Yeah, that was the one you inverted.
yeah, that's better. Also, little
Meat
trick.
mark.
You'll just catch it.
Yeah.
Okay, nice
Meat mark.
detail.
I always just uninvert all controls.
Wait,
because I don't like any
let's
inversion.
read
Yeah.
this.
Restricted area. Staff only, no authorized access.
Well, let's go back then.
That's nicely. I'd have opened it for you.
No, you wouldn't. Okay. Keep out, really.
Are in order. Maybe you're not as stupid as I've been led to believe.
Why are you doing this, Enigma?
Direct, I like it. So, I'll tell you. Gotham's sullied. It's filled with brutes who control this city through violence and intimidation.
You didn't answer my question.
Because you didn't let me finish! I want to get rid of them, Batman, to improve Gotham's intellectual and moral standing. But I'm not a thug like you. My approach is a bit more refined.
What you're doing is no different than stealing. There's nothing refined about it.
Your response is as predictable as it is banal. Goodbye.
Also, Mac in chat. Batman won't kill, but he's not above a little traumatic brain injury. Yeah.
And spinal injury. Really, he's
Now I can
really.
access the SIM card I took from that arms dealer and hack Penguin's communications.
He will break people and make them wish they were dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen.
Penguin's pretty pissed off about the deal going south. Yeah, if I was involved in that, I'd be on my way out of the city.
Alfred, I'm reading a signal from Penguin's men, but it's not associated with any known wireless frequency.
Ah, yes, I see it here. Looks like Penguin runs his own private wireless network using laptop transmitters serving as ad hoc comm stations. He's feeding his men frequencies via two-way radio. There are 2 of these comm stations near your position.
Good. Mark them on my map. If I can find and hack those walkie-talkies, I can triangulate Penguin's position.
Alright. Locate first SIM cards. Off we go then. What do we have here? Hello.
What is
Fuse
that?
box. Okay, that must mean that there's a power supply somewhere.
Yeah.
And so
I think
high
that's
voltage
it.
electrical can be overcharged using the shock gloves, which we don't have. Okay. Yeah, in a way, the Arkham games are sort of like a Metroidvania.
Yeah, I was about to say.
A little bit. I'm not entirely familiar with the ones you mentioned, but I've played like one little demo version of one, so I at least know a little bit.
Church. Let's see. Right. For a second I was thinking it doesn't make sense for the bat signal to be out already because it doesn't exist yet, but it's the marker for where we need to go.
Self-defense? What's that all about? You know, martial arts techniques on how to defend yourself from an attacker. Defend yourself? You're just gonna stand there and defend yourself while the other guy wails on you? You won't last 2 rounds. You know what they say? The best offense is a good defense. Oh yeah? Who said that? Your little league coach? This is bare-knuckle brawling. You'll get knocked on your ass if you can't strike. I swear, this is why we get guard duty in the middle of the storm of the century. Because you're such a dumbass.
Yo, let's see those self-defense skills then, huh?
Yeah.
There we go. Control and right for a
I want
ground
to point out that
takedown.
because of the angle, it kind of looked like you punched him so hard and then they keep passed out.
Well, wouldn't be surprised. That can actually happen, I think.
Yeah, that's a thing, I'm sure.
Yeah, the ground takedown is a bit of a risky move, since it does take quite a bit of time before you can counter again. Oh, so I just put these three together, like, that was not intended. But apparently one of them had a gun, but he didn't even get the chance to use it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. What are
Party
these?
crackers bland. Do your breakfast pancakes need an extra bit of
Yep,
sweet?
it's just radio. We're in a part security. What does this one say?
We are.
GC radio.
Is anarchy, and you're
Liberation radio.
radio of the people for the people.
Yep, really? 666 frequency.
But first, a little background for those.
Requesting 1059 at the Bristol
And
Country
police
Club.
radio. We're already tapped into that, so...
Batman? You expect me to believe that?
I need to find the next comm station. Then I'll be able to triangulate Penguin's position.
Then mess with our shipment, like saving his own arse. So next time you want to make up a story, you better hope the person you're telling it to is dumber than you are. Oh, wait. That's right. There ain't no one dumber than you.
Mr. Cobblepot, I swear it was the bat. He dropped Ricky off the roof of the clock tower straight into the Christmas tree.
I don't care what you think you saw. If you're not back here with my money in the next 10 minutes, I'll cut your damn eyeballs out. And then you don't have to worry about seeing them ever again. Is that clear?
Yes, Mr. Cobblepot. I'm sorry, Mr. Cobblepot.
Where'd he come from?
There we go. Yeah, I believe a lot of people have fun just getting around like this the whole time.
Yeah.
Well, I think
Yeah, it does seem-
yes, why?
I guess it's the next best thing to actual flight superpowers.
One gunner. Nope, two gunners. Okay, time to be
Three.
sneaky then.
I see the.
Yep. Okay, at least he's quick on the trigger. Still an idiot. But, well, Batman isn't known yet.
Yeah.
But he is known, just not that widely known.
There we go. Your skull makes for a good landing pad.
Did you just headbutt him?
No, we basically just Goomba stomped him.
Yep.
Yeah. Really big air stomp.
It just looked like
Incoming.
You
Guys. Ouch.
headbutt.
Look! Oh, wait, no, he does.
Look, a rubber man.
Rubber Man, the next Batman nemesis.
For anyone who played this before, is the ragdolling part of the vanilla?
I need any unassigned unit for special assignment. Stand by.
Okay, first things first. Mac, he didn't need bones anyway. Very much. Okay, the ragdolling was already here, apparently. I have played this game before, I just don't remember everything about it.
Yeah,
Okay.
everybody did not thought I was. Yeah, about to laugh.
I know I ought to cancel our annual boiler deck fights after what happened tonight at Jezebel Plaza. But just to show you what a nice guy I am, the fights are still on. So get yourself down to the ship right now if you want in on this.
Penguin's been hiding out on an old ship. No wonder he's been so hard to find.
I ain't waiting for laggers.
What accent is that?
It's supposed to be British of a sort.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not going to say, well, it sounded familiar, but actually, I think about it.
I'll have
I
to take
don't.
the snipers down silently to proceed.
His accent sounds a little like Gilbert Godfrey, who I really learned about.
Yeah, I don't remember how he sounded in the movies I saw, and in the cartoons he was obviously speaking in Swedish. So,
well, in the movies he was very much speaking Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's an entire accent all on its own.
Oh, let's see from Mark. Yeah, it's a very London accent. Yeah, I was debating was London or he almost sounded Cockney for some moments.
Half off, no returns. Really?
What's he doing here?
Again, I'm not a UK accent expert. Probably many I have not heard yet. Or I have heard them, but I don't know from what area they're from.
Sniper's an idiot.
Go instantly finish. Will alert nearby enemies.
And he did a rubber band bounce again.
I guess we found Batman's superpower, turning men to rubber.
So that's why so many people don't die.
Wait, why are the tanks here?
Why not? I mean,
because the criminals stole them.
Yeah. I mean, have you seen Gotham City? This guy selling artillery is just normal.
Yeah.
Let's see, those are together. That one is not as he's close to those two.
As far as I
stuff to
recall.
hang down from.
Wait. I see. Oh, I think they remodeled a kind of cargo ship with weaponry.
Yep, they basically made it a tank. Basically made it a battleship. Oop.
Yeah.
I guess that means the Coast Guard will not dare to approach them. Really?
Well, given what I understand of Gotham's crime levels, it doesn't surprise me because I recall Gotham is supposed to have basically near constant crime.
Yeah.
I also noticed something.
Gotham was such a clusterfuck at one point in the comics that after like 2 different outbreaks of
It can't be good. I should destroy any more I come across.
Yeah, after like 4 different, after like 1 outbreak of 1 virus, and then another one, and then the entire city being leveled by an earthquake, the US government basically said, fuck it, it's a no man's land.
Yeah. I believe that's actually what that's arc of the comics is called, Batman No Man's Land or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they had like an entire year where Gotham wasn't even part of the United States. It was just, fuck it! Anybody who wants to stay in Gotham, do so. We don't care. Gotham is now currently seceded from the United States on the order of the President.
Yeah.
Also, there's something written on this container.
Yeah. Half of no returns. Okay, they're being smart by sticking together. I wonder if that's part of the community patch.
Well, they did do that in other games. He's had to separate them.
Yeah. Let's see, what would be the easiest way? I could start putting down the gel in some places.
Back one.
What the?
Did not mean to do that.
I got him! Got him!
Nice X-ray view so that we get to see what we're breaking.
Yeah. Okay. Level up. Let's see. Is there anything here for a double takedown? Not the double batarang. Glide boost attack. This powerful attack can be used to KO an enemy in a single move. From a vantage point, perform a glide kick. Then hold control to initiate the dive bomb attack. You must achieve maximum velocity before impact KO your targets.
It looks like it's about to headbutt them.
Well, he does have those those ears / horns on his hat and on his cowl. So,
and I wouldn't be surprised if they're a natural hard point.
Yeah.
Okay, let's not go for the knockouts.
Follow me! I got him!
Oh, he punched them on the ribs there!
Yep.
Yep.
That will knock someone out.
Or at the very least, make it really hard for them to breathe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess I think this is a case of knocking the air out on someone.
Yeah, quite literally. Drink.
Or breaking the ribs so that it's painful to breathe.
The criminals here are rather bouncy, aren't they?
Yeah. To be fair, they're gonna have to be able to withstand the mini Batman's punch. This
3 takedowns in a single Predator encounter. Nice.
Yep.
Well, with how quickly they tend to bounce from prison, it also makes sense.
Yeah.
Alright.
Batman?
Looks like someone brought a bat to a knife fight. You suicidal?
The gun shop.
How is this
Yeah.
possible?
Welcome to this year's Boiler Deck Fights. You know I always get a laugh out of you first round, Rod. That's why I keep you boys around. Well, that's because I need someone to clean out the pisser. Oh, and don't think I didn't notice those of you who didn't bet on yourselves. You're either cheap or lacking confidence. Neither are desirable qualities. I'll sort out you lot after the tourney. But let's get started. Who's ready for some action?
Rocket launchers.
Penguin's hosting some kind of fighting tournament. That's where I need to
Drones.
go.
Yeah.
And break glass in case of emergency. Okay, glass is a bit thick. Really, you gotta be advertising your own stuff on your own ship. Shotguns, more life jackets. 5 no money down, 5 easy monthly payments.
Pay the penguin or you get your kneecaps broken. In live TV at that.
Something about guns at the end there.
Let's see. 60 in guns blazing.
You know, that's, for when the 21 gun salute isn't enough.
Yeah. The penguin's always been a tacky fucker.
Yep.
Hello, boys. We're here for that fight club.
No, you don't. Yeah, we can do double counters. Double the fun, twice the medical costs.
Not to us though, just to the criminals.
Everyone going for the guns.
Hey look, a couple grabbed assault rifles. It didn't go well.
No, you don't.
Oh god, that crunch.
I guess we can call Batman Captain Crunch for now.
Jesus.
Only thing he's not bringing cereal. But he's definitely going after your Lucky Charms.
Yep, right with the head too. Or with the horns.
They couldn't have tried cleaning this place up.
Apparently not.
Like I said, it's Penguin's a tacky fuck. And cheap.
Wait, I saw something. I saw something outside the door. Okay,
It's
turn
literally
around.
flooding.
Keep
Watertight. Restricted area, keep out, no trespass beyond this point.
But yes, we need to turn around.
What?
Not.
Yeah, I think this thing is basically sinking. And we've not even done anything.
Yeah, we just showed up and it's already like... Man, Penguin has about as much love for his ships as the Russian Navy, doesn't he?
Yeah.
What Russian Navy? It's pretty much all sunk.
I don't remember in what movie it was exactly, but I remember in one movie he basically lived in the sewers, so...
Yeah.
Again, that was Batman Returns.
Yeah, it's been a while for me watching the Batman stuff, so...
Seriously, how the fuck did half this place explode? We weren't even here. It's still on fire.
I wouldn't be surprised if it actually blows up in the future.
Oh, lefty.
Hell, the ground there is on fucking fire. The water there is flaming. It's literally covered in oil slick.
Yeah.
Let's see what you got.
Let me borrow that. He didn't take kindly to getting kicked in the back of the head. Okay, I'm saving you for last. Or not.
He says please, and he no longer can walk.
Or talk, because I'm pretty sure I put his teeth in his ass.
Okay. I think we can agree this ship is not seaworthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think?
I was
think it's not even land-worthy.
It just there.
I would be impressed if it was seaworthy and they just added so much artillery to keep Coast Guards away.
You might wanna let go.
Control.
Yeah.
I was like, who the heck is Candy?
Try moving a little more to the corner and see if you can pull it head a certain way.
Right. Yeah.
There we go.
Nope,
Come on, it's stuck
more.
because of the ice. Let's see. Let me go a bit more. There we go.
Here we go.
You have
Corner
to
was
slightly
stuck.
turn it.
Yep. Just gotta pull the right corners.
A shower.
Don't shower in that. That's nasty, man.
Yeah.
What, are you afraid of cold shower?
Nah, I'm pretty certain it's like... I wouldn't be surprised if that was just the sewage of the fucking ship.
Probably a third sewage, a third coolant, and a third seawater.
Yeah, so you'll come out smelling worse than you were.
Boiler room. Oh, maybe also from the boilers.
And the penguin is actually in here.
You losers to be are gonna embarrass yourselves without me. God knows you can. I've got some business to take care of in the office, and I don't want to be disturbed. Tracy will be running the fights till I get back.
Oswald C. Cobblepot's Black Market Racketeer, 4 feet 10. Yeah, an Emperor Penguin he ain't. Up-and-coming crime boss, extensive underworld connections, cunning and paranoia make him a difficult foe to nail down. The Penguin operates a black market on his modified luxury liner. The final offer, luxury? Now that's a joke. Cobblepot is tapped into Gotham's underworld like no other. If there's a deal going on somewhere in the city, Cobblepot knows about it and is probably involved in some way. He is careful about maintaining a low profile when it comes to his gang's dealings, which makes it difficult to pin this criminal activity directly on him. I thought it was a typo for a second, but no. While he doesn't offer much in the way of a physical threat, he does carry concealed weapons and keeps a large number of his thugs around to protect him.
Sounds like Penguin will be in his office. Tracy should know where that is. I'll make her talk.
Okay, so the Tracy isn't just a weird nickname to make fun of the dude. Or her.
Him, her, whatever, yeah. Let's see. Door's locked. Steam blocks another. Oh, hello. Steam escaping from damaged.
Huh. Well, we need to figure out a way to block that.
Let's see. It's not going to be the explosive gel.
It would be funny if you could block it with explosive gel.
Would be something.
I would probably set it off.
Yeah, okay. The ship is not seaworthy, but it seems to be kept somewhat functional.
Yeah.
But they consider matters.
Emphasis on something, somewhat. Oh wait, is it going constantly or is it? Yeah, there.
No,
I thought it was going constantly.
Yeah.
Look up. Out to your right there.
There. Okay.
Okay, now I think you run. No, it's in literally run.
There we go. Simple enough. Hello, what have we here?
I think that's something for the... Wait, you might...
Yeah, it's one of Riddler's things. Or Enigma.
Yeah.
But we can still take it, though.
Yeah, as long as we're there.
It doesn't look like this one's going to stop, so...
It looks like it stutters after a bit. Might be related to the others, because I saw a pipe... Because it looks like the pipe goes down.
Yeah, but we have nothing to block them with. So that's something for another time.
It just stopped for a moment there.
I think because it wasn't being looked at.
Oh, wait. Says need to come back with a gadget for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, Metroidvania-like.
Now there's a naughty geezer. Proper naughty. And he deserves a right proper welcome, don't he, lads?
You just saved me a lot of trouble coming here, Batman. I'm gonna kill you. Then I'm gonna jumpstart your heart. And kill you again.
Huh.
Barely even flinches. How very WWE style.
I'm looking for Black Mask. Where is he?
I ain't here to talk. I'm here to kick your ass.
This is your last chance.
Name yourself after an animal. You're gonna get eaten. I know. Even in spite of me doing it, me hitting you, and you hitting 50,000 more. Black Mass must be out of his mind. Put up 50 million for your head. Just think of me as a bat. Now, come to the light.
As you ask.
That was easy.
Who wants to show me where the penguin is?
Alright, you lousy mugs. Time to earn your supper.
Now that's a proper Cockney accent, huh?
Yeah.
Yep. I didn't notice the knife until I punched him in the face already.
I just read something in chat.
Best boss fight in the series.
What, all because you take him out in one hit?
Yeah.
Maybe because it's hilariously funny.
It. Okay. Thanks. Okay, I want to take down the ones with the knife. Yep. Double up. Or this will work as well. No, you don't. Neither do you.
Race?
we
No.
go.
Arkham.
Okay, if I remember correctly, you can break knives if you take the... If you use a special takedown on them. She's just fucking off.
Yep.
Yep. Let me borrow that kneecap.
It was like he's gonna need them.
I missed that he was around, or that these two were still up. There. And
now a
there.
takedown. Okay, he just...
Where's Cobblepot?
I ain't telling you, Jack.
A little more pressure and I'll crush your larynx. What's it going to be?
All right, all right. He's in his office. Only way in is
Dan
through
Durbin
the
left.
theater, on the other side of the casino. But you'll never get past Tracy.
Tracy is not a problem.
Ouch.
Definitely leaving a trace on this guy.
The last interrogation. This idiot doesn't know anything. My best bet for finding Black Mask lies with Penguin.
Yep, trophy. Okay, now that we've kicked his ass.
Okay, Chad, I think Derby disconnected.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Welcome back.
Like I said, I don't get audio pings at the moment due to his streamer modes. There he is. The Electrocutioner. Real name Lester Bukinski. Pit fighter in Gotham, 6'4". Street tough, out to make a name for himself. Has surprising skill in electrical engineering. Big mouth. More bronze than brain is the initial assessment of Bukinski, but he has been able to create some kind of custom-made weaponized gloves that pack a powerful electrical discharge. Their craftsmanship suggests there is more going on between his ears than the sound of his own boasting, okay? Though he may have had help constructing them. Perhaps even had them made by someone else. His arrogance and overconfidence are his weakness. Yeah, he went down easier than all of these idiots.
Yep.
Tracy.
Also, welcome back, Derby.
Let's see. Tracy Buxton, Penguin's assistant. Streetwise and tough, mid-level leadership position. Tracy's earned her status in Penguin's operation owing to a tough-as-nails, no-nonsense attitude. Penguin uses her to keep his crew in line when he's not around. It's not clear why she would have fallen in with Cobblepot. It's likely that the two met while he was living abroad. Perhaps he's grooming her to take over his operation someday. While she represents only a minor physical threat, she is as dangerous as anyone else who picks up a gun and is willing to use it.
Oh dear.
Okay, good. Level. Let's get this.
Derby, is your mic on?
Oh, I left it muted for some reason. There we go.
Oh, thought something was off. Well, welcome back.
Let's see. Boiler deck final round versus the Electrocutioner in the pits. I'm pretty sure he would have gotten his ass kicked, electric gloves or not. Really? Swords?
No, swords.
Really?
And
those.
I would say fencing swords, but I don't want to mispronounce the actual word.
Yeah. Well, all bets are off because there's no one left to bet.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hello, back.
Okay. Is this the way forward? I'm going to presume this is the way forward. Okay, enough jumping around. It's...
Yeah, we don't got time for screwing around, Batman.
There. I probably should be using that to move around in fights a bit.
Well, I like her accent, at least.
Go. Is there anything over here?
I can't say I'll miss the old rust bucket. What do you think he'll call it? Final offer 2? plenty of new names, good luck. Use it.
Yeah, you're going to need luck. Hello there.
Ice around here.
All it is at the middle of a blizzard. So you jump the gap between towards the ledge to grab it. Okay, first off though.
I think this ice has time to form.
Okay. There we go.
Also, to Derby and Ron, please don't lick the metal.
Well, it's not like I'm some kind of ice creature that can take it.
Just follow the trail of people who stop responding to their walkie-talkies.
Just follow the trail of unconscious bodies.
Because they're totally smart enough to figure that out.
They have a gift shop?
Apparently.
What's the gifts? Criminal stuff?
I ain't that worried about it. Tracy?
I think there's money on the floor.
She's tough, ain't she? Ooh, on everything but the ice. What are the odds? The bat's here!
No. High.
Go.
Oh, that guy flew.
There we go. Take a seat.
Oi! I got a message for the Batman. From your mate, the electrocutioner. Back on his feet he is, and he says you may have won this round, but the fight is far from over. He'll be back for you, Batman. Watch your heart.
Baczynski's come to, and now he's on the lam. I should have tied him up and called the cops to get him. Alfred, I had a run-in with one of the assassins, Lester Baczynski.
The electrocutioner. Are you all right?
Yes, but he managed to escape. His gloves put out a strong electromagnetic pulse. If you can isolate the signal, I'll be able to track him down.
I'll get to work on that. Where are you off to now?
I'm on my way to the Final Offers casino. I'm going to make Penguin's assistant show me to her boss.
Okay. There. Another one of those. Okay, we'll need to find some electrical source somewhere. Okay. Now, what are we going to be finding over here? And yeah, you even need to do this on the way out.
Of course.
Okay. Yeah, it's just useless button mashing if you ask me.
Nothing fancy here.
Hello?
That ice bucket looks a bit fancy, but that's about it. That's our Christmas tree for the entire ship.
Yeah, that looks like it. That is the saddest Christmas tree I've ever seen.
Wait, let's read the beer barrels.
The casino. Penguin's assistant must be nearby. I'll make her tell me where I
beer.
can find Cobblepot's office.
Might be German?
Might be, yeah.
If I understand it right, I think it says Star Beer?
Sheern, I think. Let's see.
Yeah, Star.
You might want to go into first person mode.
I'm not even sure if there is anything like that. STGERN. Is that Swedish for star?
No, but it sounds very similar. You know what? I do have a German book.
Also, the luckiest guy in the entire damn ship.
He just passed out from the casino, not really bothering with anything.
Didn't even need to worry about us.
Penguin's going to have his hide, though, for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I get the feeling this ship was luxury quality at some point.
Probably.
Yeah, before or after he dredged it from the bottom of the sea.
Yes.
Oh. Well.
Oh. It's like you were coming up to me instead, you idiots. Got that one off.
Oh, hell no!
No guns for you. Fuck. These guys sure bounce.
I'm not going for one moment.
And we have the bad dick.
I didn't realize this was that kind of game.
Oh, damn it, I missed it was a knife.
Okay, it's not German, but it's similar spelled. So it could be for, I don't know, be Danish or Norwegian.
Think you can take us all?
Damn it.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Give it to us good.
Return to sender. Love it.
Give me that. Okay, it doesn't remove the blades, but it removes him.
That was a nasty crunch, too.
Ow. There we go. Yep.
Boys, you're putting me to sleep. Let's see some action.
This is
Okay, knocking down the knife guy was worth taking a hit.
Fight like a bunch of old biddies. Take his in.
Biddies?
Grannies.
Sounds like Cobblepot's office is connected to the theater, and the entrance is controlled from that security room.
Here to go. Awesome.
Alright.
Yeah, oh, there's a banner that fell down on the door when you defeated them. Let's see what it says.
Let's see. Final offer, casino, guaranteed wins. Yeah, guaranteed wins for the house.
Yep.
Grand prize, blackjack. Okay. Oh. Hit an elevator. Okay. Not using the not using the explosive gel here. But we can crawl around here. Alright.
I just told her I was working, Christmas, and there weren't a damn thing she could do about it.
like that, huh?
Yeah, like that. Ain't like she's making enough to tell me what to do.
Yeah, you're right. Can't let him get the upper hand.
That's what my dad always said. Of course, Mom would slap him right after.
Let's kill this
Clandestine, of course.
Didn't even notice.
I told you. Don't worry. Last guy's probably scared him off.
Nothing to worry about. Yeah, right.
Where the hell's my mascot, damn it?
Just gotta wait. There we go. Yoink.
This is one hell of a fight.
Because that little grunt didn't get noticed.
Okay.
Someone celebrate, will
Yeah,
ya?
just go for the nuts.
Yep. No grandkids for you.
I can't. He's doing business. You know what that means.
Yeah, means someone's getting hurt. But we got serious issues out here.
Come on, Trace. You got a whole boat full of dollars. But what about that electric kid? He's a nasty one. He'll be fine.
Oh, that. I thought this was the elevator, but. Oh well. Yeah, you're best. You don't have brightest.
Just handle it, sister. Keep calling me back in.
Oh, now I'm really deep in it. Candy! She's earned herself a dry slap, she has.
That better be lip gloss you're reaching for.
Oi! You can't do this! I'm claustrophobic, I am!
Although it's a good thing the cage is open.
Let's see. Candy, unknown person, Penguin's assistant, using Penguin for income, criminal record exists only in association with Penguin, potential for rehabilitation. Candy was raised on the streets but managed to pull herself up and earn a business degree. Unfortunately, lean times in a contracting job market caused her to fall in with the Penguin's crowds. The recession has driven many well-educated people to take desperate action to support themselves, but that's no excuse for criminal behavior. Her crimes are minor, however, making her an excellent candidate for rehabilitation.
Knew you didn't have what it takes to fight me fair!
Okay, anything of use around here? Okay, what are you doing with a circuit of values? Alright, just take a seat. Make a deal.
The security system controls the doors to the...
Yep.
You can't do this! I'm claustrophobic, I am!
I think you can jump out the window.
Yeah, probably, but we can leave at least one window intact. That would be quite something. You're just waiting for a small elevator like this and it comes down and fucking Batman's in it.
Yeah.
Hello, son. You know you ain't welcome. And you know what we do to Trish, boss? Well, you're about to find out, ain't ya? You're about to lose your head. This gives me an head.
Ow.
How's he doing?
Bonk.
What's your deal?
There. Ow. Ow. Yeah, they've grown big in certain parts of Gotham.
Yep. Welcome to
Yeah, the green bar is not the health. The big... did they hit themselves? Ow.
I thought the red bar was your health.
No, the green... Okay, so the green bar is XP, the bluish bar is actually...
Okay, how do we take... Oh, that's how we take down Mr. T here.
Ow.
Just plant an idiot tree. Okay. Threat extreme. Okay, what have we here?
It was only extreme threat for a few seconds.
Ain't she a beauty? And to think I bought her for a song with a band of Somali pirates. They were gonna sell her for scrap if you can believe it. Now she weren't always called the final offer. That was my work of genius. In a previous life, she was the hybrid cargo cruise liner Olivia B. Meredith. A proud old ship indeed. They don't build them like this anymore. Tough as nails, and with all the amenities a man could want. Those pirates don't know what they let slip through their fingers.
And of course, he's egotistical enough to make a museum for himself.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You gotta know, Mr. Falcone's not gonna stand for this.
Wanna end up on ice?
You scum, all of you. You got no idea what you're starting.
You don't get it. The Falcones are done. Finished. A dying empire.
Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth.
You calling me weak?
Meek. It's from the Bible.
I ain't never read that book. But if you're the playing type, maybe you should shut your mouth and pray your boss tells my boss what he wants to know. Else both of yous are gonna be, what do you guys say? Swimming.
Swimming with the fishes? Oh, that's original. You think of that yourself, you low-class
One more word.
Okay,
Nice
now we
hang
get to
time
be
for
a
him.
menace from above. Oh, you're really sure that's smart over there, dudes?
Seeing as they were talking about fishes, we can play a little criminal fishing.
Let's see. Anyone else I can nab from a vantage point? He's underneath that. I can grab this one of these here.
Don't creep around like that. I nearly shot you. On edge, man. Don't sneak up on me like that.
Oh, he stopped hiding behind the breakable wall, so I can't grab them anymore. Let's see. I can grab one of those. He's covered by them. This one's breaking away from the pack, though. Okay, that did not go exactly as planned.
So much for that ambush.
Okay, and up.
I want to point out the top of this fucking place is gone.
Yeah, I think this place has seen better days.
Yep.
I guess it was in better condition when they sailed before they sailed over here.
Yep. It was in original condition when it was better. That would be right. Its original shape.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Titanic was in better shape.
Before it crashed. Hello there.
There we go. Hello, what have we here? Okay, this must be their network. Okay.
And these are definitely the servers.
Up he goes. Get to chase him.
For a moment, I thought you were about to accidentally shoot up that hook up his
Yeah, that would be something. Oh, did not mean to do that.
Criminal caught by the Batman.
Castrated by the Batman.
I was gonna say requires proctologist visit.
I was gonna say, yeah, if you're gonna shoot him with the grappling hook, that sounds more like a Van Helsing move.
Crap! Wait, he's still alive. Need a hand over. That thing is back. Wow. My lucky guy.
Okay, that wasn't enough momentum, but he had some. Now he's got some momentum.
You know what? I think I know what's needed here.
What?
Many hell?
Some really good paramedics.
Oop. Oh, he flopped like a fish.
Jesus fuck.
Oh, I guess we know where one of two of Penguin's prisoners went.
Yep.
Oh dear.
Okay.
It's an awesome game.
Candy.
You suggested little Alberto over here. Hey, baby. Tried to convince his father to take early retirement. He disagreed and called you a, let's see, psychotic little bastard.
No, 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 please!
Really?
Now you best listen, Falcone. Because this is the last time I'll ask. What are you gonna tell your father?
That we're getting out of the weapons business. I promise. I'll make him do it.
I see your lips flapping, Bernie. But they ain't making the sound I want to hear. Uh-oh. Oh. You idiots better...
Please! Don't hurt me!
Yep. One. Oh, damn it. I can never seem to figure out the stupid knife counter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Towers. Kill him, you bloody wankers! Punch him in the face! This hurt? Come on now. Remind me why I pay you.
Oh, don't have a knife.
What are you waiting for?
Yep. There we go. 2 to go.
Kick his ass, you numpty
Okay, good thing that glass is thick.
Yep.
Hold on a minute. I seen your act. I ain't done nothing you not done.
Black Mask, put a bounty on my head. Where is he?
I don't keep tabs on every geezer with a grudge. You're not a popular bloke in this town.
You're running out of time.
Wait. Lacey Towers. There was a murder. It was supposed to be his safe house. But, Black Mask, he's got problems of his own, I'd say. Someone broke in there.
Hello there.
Hello, Deadshot.
Wrong one. Slade. Deathstroke.
The masks looks very similar to me, so hard to tell.
It appears the game is over before it even begins.
I'm not playing games, Slade.
Oh, guess I better figure out that blade counter soon.
I expect you worked every penny of that 50 million.
Oh dear. Look, I hear food. Share.
Yeah, an actual combatant. Yep.
Yep.
And a proper even match at that, it seems.
Yep. Yep. No, you don't. Okay. Yep. Nope. I'm pretty sure I've heard people call this the best boss, or one of the best bosses in the series.
Yep.
Yeah. I can see why.
No fancy shit, just two people who really know how to kick people's asses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Two skilled
Just need to
martial
find an
artists.
opening. There we go.
That's a mistake.
Not a fucking piñata. But I'll make you one.
Ooh. Nice face.
Then we may as well use that stored up counter, huh? For special.
Yep.
Is it? Yep.
So now, look, he has scale mail.
Sure looks that way.
Kinda looks like it.
Okay, this is annoying that if we do get to... If you get too close to the wall, it gets reset. Nope. And nope. Okay, come here, Santa Claus.
Can I regain my glass?
But be sure it might reload. Be sure.
There. And there. Okay, another flash bomb, yes. If you're trying out for the Little League, you're a little late.
Oh, what a waste. Should've just used it.
I'm back. I refilled my skull glass.
You have a skull glass?
Yes, I had two, but the other one cracked, and I noticed it started dropping shots inside the glass, so...
Yeah, that's not good.
So I only have one remaining.
Yep.
Have you even wondered how I noticed that?
Oh, crap.
I noticed something weird, and I gently touched it inside and noticed a shard. So I decided, nope, not gonna use it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
At
it's a
that
good
point,
idea.
it's a decoration.
Yeah, actually, just throw it away, since... Yeah, it had a crack before. To actually had to wash it in hot water, then, right after, throw ice into it. It probably made it crack.
Nope.
But yeah, just seeing the shards, I just... Yeah, I think I noticed the shards a few weeks after. So yeah, I decided to not use it anymore. So I only have one left.
Okay, that's the window for that is really freaking short.
Yeah.
You can't even tell which button it's saying to use. Up there.
Okay, I should have used as a decorative, but I do have those battery charged candles. But oh well.
What's the matter, old timer? Cramp is getting you? Here we go again. How blunt is that blade if it can't even get through? Well, it's Batman's armor, of course it's going to be made out of fuck you material.
Yeah. It seems like he's...
What are you?
Nice seeing you, Batman. Feel free to let yourself out.
I can't let Penguin get away. There's more I need to ask him.
Let's see. Remote claw. No need to go over the challenges now, game. We got interesting tech to deal with.
We gain free flow focus?
Okay.
I have to get up to that balcony. The device Deathstroke was using should do the trick.
That kind of surprises me. Kind of surprises me that we're actually having to use an object that someone else invented rather than what Batman made.
I mean, this is like, what, year 2 of him being the Bat?
I think so, yeah.
One.
I think it's 2. They did. Alfred did say that it's been 2 years since he came back to Gotham. And we know that Batman Shadow takes place before this, but it doesn't say how long he's been active. I think it's before, or I'm not entirely sure on that. Anyways, profiles. There we go. Deathstroke, real name Slade Wilson, mercenary, based wherever the hell. Medically enhanced physical and mental abilities, master of multiple combat techniques, strategic mind, missing his right eye. Wilson was an accomplished member of the Special Forces. This distinction earned him admittance into a covert program where he was subjected to extensive mental and physical augmentation. The procedures left him with increased mental action, as well as enhanced speed, strength, and stamina. Though much of the file is redacted, it appears that Slade was eventually discharged from the military, though the exact circumstances are not specified. He has since taken up work as a mercenary. His augmentations, coupled with his mastery of hand-to-hand combat, make him a formidable opponent, possibly one of the most dangerous Batman has ever, or will ever, face. And yeah, Enigma. Unknown, professional criminal, incredibly intelligent but also highly insecure, compulsive need to prove his superiority, master hacker. Enigma seems able to defeat almost all forms of network security. Batman's own network is under threat of attack, and steps must be taken to ensure no future incursions. If he was able to access the Bat computer, there's no telling how much damage he could do. Fortunately, his insecurities cause him to act out. The more he draws attention to himself, the easier he becomes to track down and take out. Okay. And of course they're smart enough to lock the door.
You'll have more luck getting into a nun's skivvies than getting into this room. Go on then, beat it a bit harder. Really make me feel it. Well, as you can see, I got me hands full. Have a Merry Christmas and piss off.
Alfred, see if you can find any information on a murder at Lacey Towers.
Looks like the police are on the scene now, sir. Oh. And this is interesting. They're saying Black Mask is the victim.
Black Mask dead. I'm on my way there now.
Well, that was fast.
Yeah, that's
Also,
a little surprising.
Okay, grabbing this. Blade dodge takedown. This powerful counter will instantly take out any enemy that attacks with a blade or sharp object. To successfully complete this takedown, the counter button must be held as the enemy performs each attack, and then released and held again in between each of the attacker's swipes. This upgrade is applied to all playable characters. Okay. It won't get rid of the blade, I think, but it'll take down the jackasses with them.
Yep.
Okay. Now, this way, I believe. Well, can we fast travel out of here?
I have no idea.
Let's see.
Yeah, they're pointed out.
Okay, no fast travel. Okay.
Sounds like you gotta deal with Penguin before you can get out.
He's in his safe room.
Looks like I can use the remote claw I took from Deathstroke.
Or that.
There we go. Much easier.
Alfred, get GCPD to take a look at the final offer. More to Dixon Docks. They'll find Slade Wilson tied up and waiting for them, along with some of Penguin's illegally obtained weapons.
Another anonymous tip? Will do, sir.
Oops, character profile updated. Captured.
Yeah, he
nothing
is.
New. Okay.
Just labeled as to let us know, yeah, he's out of the picture for now.
Okay.
Right.
Oppressed citizens of Gotham, your cries for help have been heard.
That came out of nowhere.
Anarchy, voice of the people, here to save you from the plague of corruption that now infests this once proud city. Those hired and elected to keep us free and safe won't lift a finger. And why would they? They've been bought and paid for, encouraged to turn a blind eye. If they won't act, I will. At dawn's first light, the sources of Gotham's ruin will be destroyed. Now, back to your regularly scheduled programming of propaganda and consumerist garbage.
As if there isn't enough going on tonight.
Okay. Let's just get out of this sinkhole.
Yeah. I see we gotta have our naysayer news guy who's like mysterious.
Okay. And out.
That anarchy dude kind of reminded me of the dude from Infamous who can't help but mock the protagonist in that.
Real name unknown, of course. Political activist. Self-titled voice of the people. Extremist who will do anything to achieve his goals. Sees corporations and government as enemies that must be destroyed. Growing following among youth and disillusioned. Anarchy wants to purge Gotham of corruption, but his methods involve wanton destruction. His idealism is matched with a self-importance that makes reasoning with him nearly impossible. He needs to be dealt with physically and imprisoned to keep this city safe. Should be approached with caution.
Free to Lacey Towers before the cops destroy all the evidence from the crime scene Penguin mentioned.
I was hoping you get a minute of your time.
Yep.
I've got a story to tell you about crime and violence, greed and vengeance. But it's also a story of redemption, of second chances, of change. I've planted 3 bombs where Gotham's corruption is at its strongest. But unlike those I fight to overthrow, I believe in choice. So, I offer you one. Let them detonate, or stop them. Your actions will determine what I do with you.
You sure you want to call the
I've planted
Batman
3
to
bombs
you?
where Gotham's corruption is at its strongest.
Whoa, easy now. I ain't looking for a fight. Got a message, that's all. Anarchy says if you're gonna make a withdrawal, you better do it soon.
Let them detonate, or stop them.
Okay.
Yeah, we have 27
Planted
seconds. We're
3
gonna.
bombs where
Yeah.
Gotham's corruption is at its strongest. Your actions will determine what I do with you.
Oh, great.
Okay, so we gotta stop the bomb.
Okay, not much of a choice in this one.
Yep.
Anywhere to grapple?
There.
There we go. Now we get some speed going. That way. Not the best spot. There we go.
We're going after the bombs, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's kind of timed.
Yeah, just making sure we are using the right thing to track it.
I mean, it's pointing at the bomb.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
It's...
I would guess it's pointing at the bomb.
There.
Any available homicide units, please respond to 187 in the Bowery. Officers on scene report victim appears to have fallen from a nearby building.
Yep, case file opened up. We
Yeah,
can
for
take a
later.
look at that if we get around again.
New system. Better one. That's a Batman.
Nope.
They say money makes the world go round. But it all excellent shackles. You're tied to your job, your mortgage, your need to buy the next shiny thing your overpriced television seduces you. Imagine what we could accomplish if only someone would set us free.
Oh, damn it.
Get
Nope.
about. That guy just spun.
There we go. I'm the Batman. Oh, no bats for you. Did he just grab him by his dick
might wanna
head
dispel the
and
bomb.
tossed him down? There we go.
Alfred, we've got a problem.
So I saw. This anarchy fellow mentioned 3 bombs, which means 2 still remain.
I need to find them.
I've no doubt you will.
Oh. Wait, are these fucking torpedoes?
No,
It kind of
those
looks
are-
like it.
It looks like it's set up to take off somewhere.
I think those are the kind of similar gas tanks the certain crocodile were throwing about.
I think these are a bit more than just
Gas
tanks.
cans.
Yeah.
Do you want to know why I say it's a gas can? Have you seen a torpedo with that attached?
If it's a gas can, it's a bit oversized, but it doesn't have a propeller or anything.
But it has a tube. A line coming out of it, so I guess what's inside that is what's fueling the bomb.
Yeah. Now the thing we took out was probably just a detonator set to, well, detonate those. Nope.
Another flyer.
Damn it. Yeah, ground takedowns aren't really worth it. Unless they are really far away from the others or something. Yeah. Anything of note up here or no? There's that.
The canisters appeared to be something special, but...
Let's see. Mm-hmm. Okay, what's the trick here? That simple?
Here it is.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
An encrypted data drive. Looks like it's part of a larger set. If I can collect enough of these, I should be able to read the file.
Yeah, some of these are really easy, others are a big nuisance.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's the usual, you know, the...
Yes, since we're in the area.
Yeah. I'm sure I could get into this kind of game, because it is open world, but I think I prefer Oblivion for my open world stuff.
Oh dear.
Especially since there's less time tasks.
Do you think these guys are having the worst night of their lives because they're just on the rooftop doing a thing and then all of a sudden, boom, Batman comes out of nowhere?
Okay, one's never having children again, the other's never walking again.
Yeah.
And a severe migraine.
Okay, but the time stuff is rare in these games, I think.
Yeah.
Up there.
And while obviously I'd rather not fight Batman ever, I'd say if I had to be one of the guys on the losing end of him, I'd rather be the one that had a leg injury or an arm injury.
Yeah, there they are.
Police know the victim fell from a nearby building, but there's not much else in the file. His identity might shed some light on things.
Okay, which unlucky bastard
Brian
are you?
Murphy, an account manager at the Gotham Merchants Bank. Cause of death, internal injuries sustained on impact. Now I know what happened. Time to find out how and why.
Okay.
More to be scanned?
Backwards, so he didn't jump.
This blood spatter indicates a high-velocity impact. I should check the roof.
I thought it'd be pretty clear that we'd need to check the roof sooner or later here. But yeah.
Of course, it hits a high-velocity impact. We kind of figured he fell from here.
Was it an accident, or was he pushed?
Okay. Wouldn't be the first time some idiot fell because they leaned on something unstable.
Means the victim wasn't alone, and the scattered paperwork suggests he had a briefcase. I need to find that.
Okay.
Briefcase.
Now we gotta check where the briefcase went.
Let's see. Let's not land on the corpse.
Yeah, that would be insult to injury.
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't make it down here. So
shoot back up and look at the glass.
Oh, I was standing right on top of it.
It's right there.
Found it.
Interesting. There are two sets of fingerprints here. One belongs to the victim, the other to Robert Haynes. a well-known con artist. Alfred, I need the last known location of Robert Haynes. I'll send over everything I've got in case it helps.
No need, sir. I already have a search area. Check your display.
That was easy.
Let's see. Oh, that's a bit out of the way.
That's in Diamond District.
Yeah, that's quite a ways off.
Let's see. Destroy our relays to access. Okay. Where is our current main objective then?
So, we have to get to the
Black
Lazy
Mask's place.
Towers.
Let's see. Main objectives. Yeah, Black Mask. But where is that at the moment?
Try backspace.
Return to break. Yeah. Thank you. Didn't notice that. Okay. We'll do side stuff as we pass it by on the main road, so to say.
Yeah.
Also, I think I was wrong earlier. It was through gliding and diving that people have managed to cross the entire map, I think.
Yeah. And from the look of the map, I'd say
it's kind of cheating.
Is it? Yeah. And from the look at your map, I'd say you got more to explore of the city.
Yeah, plenty more. Let's see. Nope. Okay, for a second I was expecting to go through the pipe on accident, but nope. They had it in mind. Kind of went around, trying to take the scenic routes.
A little city tour never hurt anybody.
Okay. This bridge is a bit of an annoying spot, though.
Yeah.
It's
Not
just
enough
a
high
straight
spots.
line. Yeah. We can't go look up for Darkwing Duck up there.
No, there's no quackers in here.
Okay. You can't seem to grab onto that. There. Okay. Blackgate Prison. DCPD. Okay. Do we have the tower unlocked for this area? Yeah, I probably could have fast traveled over it. Oh well.
Look, Batwing prop point.
There, Captain.
Oh, well.
There.
Let's see, a big one at a small price. $2 for a decent-sized burger. Not in this market.
The cops investigating this crime should have a relay station set up. It'll look like a mobile satellite dish, probably on a rooftop.
Hey, look, a SWAT team. Reynolds!
Must be a corrupt SWAT team if we're doing that to them.
Let's keep you from falling over. Ow.
Oh, that guy's neck broke.
I can't tap into the cops' communications.
That guy's gonna have quite the dental problem.
Relay station.
Yeah, I think he's going to have more issues getting the sunglass shards out of his eyes. Dispatch.
No, we're looking for the other one.
Liberation again. If not that.
Police radio.
Police radio.
Rubio, what's your 20? On the balcony for a smoke with a menace.
Those men on the balcony, that could be my way in.
Case. Penguin murdered Black Mask and his lady friend. I mean, we found the bastard's stubby little fingerprints right by the bodies.
Yeah, we got Penguin now. Like to see him squirm out of this one. Fingerprints, 2 dead bodies. He's about to do some time.
Yeah, except forensics will take all the credit.
And I'm the one who found the prints.
That's why they call it first response. First pickings on the loot, but none of the glory. Me?
That was easy.
Yeah.
So
Also,
deaf that they didn't even hear you.
did you say shard or shart earlier?
Shards.
All right. So I don't think you
Shards
want to-
is actually a word that's used in archaeology, apparently, to describe shards from pottery. I don't know why they had to change the D into a T for that.
Oh, I was thinking you made it, that you actually said the slang
Police
for
believe Penguin murdered
something
Black
else.
Mask. But why would he
From
say
the other
that
end.
he was the killer? It doesn't add up.
They really have to do that like freaking tinsel. Okay.
This crime took place days ago. The fire and the exposure to the elements make identifying the victims difficult. The male victim is wearing a black mask, but I can't positively identify him as Roman Sionis without a DNA analysis. Something I can't do in the field.
Okay. Oop.
What the?
I can identify the female victim based on her fingerprints. Tiffany Ambrose, Roman Sionis' girlfriend, or one of them at least. She was no angel, long list of priors, but nothing to indicate she was the target here.
Okay.
The fire spread as a result of a Molotov cocktail thrown into the room. It may have been intended to destroy evidence.
Yeah, that's typically what fire is used for.
Yeah.
Okay. They found something here, but removed it. Let's see. I already checked
right
that.
Try the dead guy's mask.
The shallow trajectory of the bullet suggests the shooter could be someone of Penguin's height. But the grooves on the floor suggest that the victim was killed by someone leaning back in a chair.
Okay, why her again now?
This bullet was fired from a revolver. Ballistics analysis indicates a low angle of trajectory. The shooter could have been someone of Penguin's height, but the pattern in the gunpowder residue suggests the bullet was actually fired by someone lying on the ground.
Okay, so they made the victims shoot the other one.
These fingerprints are a match for the Penguin, but they're on top of the soot from the fire. The cops were right. Penguin was in the room. But these prints prove he was here after the murders were committed. If he didn't kill Black Mask, who did? The only thing I know
Someone
for
else, like
certain
you tried
is
to
that
tell us.
Tiffany's shooter was lying on the floor. But why?
Let's see. Oop.
These white streaks are shoe polish. Whoever shot Tiffany was being dragged along the floor. Besides the victims, there were two other people in the room. Tiffany's shooter, and whoever was dragging the shooter. The location from which the male victim was shot may tell me more. The DNA here doesn't belong to either of the victims. Whose is it?
Didn't you just say you can't do a DNA analysis in the
fight
field?
broke out when someone startled the shooter. It's not clear who won the fight. It could have been either one of them. I should review the evidence to see if I can learn anything more about either the intruder or the shooter.
Then again, he might be able to do a sort of cursory scan.
Yeah.
He had three
Like
different
this X
sets.
thing. I mean, there's like three people. There's like two people here, and there's a third one that's gone MIA.
Yeah.
Did he say he cannot do a thorough DNA test?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm
Can't
guessing he can.
identify people by stuff.
Yeah.
He can't really identify, but he can tell there's somebody else. Like there's a third person or something like that.
Someone came
Further
swinging
back
in
from
through the
that.
window.
Ah, that's what we're looking for, I think. Or not.
I thought I saw something Or like a clue marker by the window.
Yeah, by the window.
Yep, there, yeah.
Fabric analysis indicates the intruder was wearing a white suit or sport jacket. This fabric swatch could help identify the intruder, but I still can't identify the male victim's shooter. There's one impact area I haven't checked for clues.
Oh, yep. Wait, why here of all places? Oh.
This DNA is from the female victim. The level of oxidation suggests it's been here for several days. If I review the evidence, I may be able to find out what she was doing when she was attacked.
Let's see. Rewind. What have we here? Oh, her phone.
She was sending text messages to Roman Sionis about someone named the Joker. Someone killed Black Mask, but this crime took place several days ago, and I saw Black Mask earlier tonight. The only answers I have raise more questions. Who is the Joker? Was he the killer here? Or is he one of the assassins? I have a body, an unknown shooter, and an unknown assailant who attacked the shooter. I need to match the DNA samples against the records in the National Criminal Database to identify who was in the room. Alfred, I need access to the National Criminal Database.
Well, the only way to do that would be to infiltrate the Gotham City Police Department.
Then that's where I'm going.
Sir, you'd need
To the GCPD.
to their servers. If you insist on doing something that foolish, you'll need a powerful, non-lethal weapon. I recommend coming back here to pick up your concussion detonator.
Not a bad idea.
What, like he isn't already equipped with two non-lethal weapons called Mr. Left and Mr. Right.
What's it? Yeah.
Okay,
What do Miss
level
Middle?
up.
Wait. What
How much
would
time
be
do we
Miss
have left?
Middle?
Critical counter. Okay. Double something.
Back.
Alright.
Okay, this one would be really useful. Special combo attacks such as the special combo takedown can be activated after a streak of 5 hits instead of 8. But we need 3 points to get there. Let's see. Anything in here? Let's see. Explosive gel. To remote one by one instead of all at once. Okay. Stun time. Rope takedown. Learn 2 new takedown techniques from the rope. A tight rope takedown and a zipline takedown. Okay. Heavy reel ammo. Okay. Let's take this one. Can be executed while ziplining over an unaware enemy. In both cases, press that. Neither of these takedowns is silent, and both will therefore attract attention. Okay, still grabbing it. Anything here? Free flow focus. Increase damage and slowdown time when the combo hits 12 or more. Reach Shadow Vigilante rank 10. Okay. Okay, these are locked behind the. Those are locked behind side quests and challenges. Okay.
Yep. Also, okay. Now I actually want to answer. What will be Mr. Middle be? You have left and right.
Mr. Headbutts.
But think of the same way.
Hit him so hard. Oh, there you are.
Oh, what the?
We hit him so hard he teleported.
And then he bounced off the wall.
Yep. And now he's phasing through matter.
He's moving. He's still.
Okay. Are these two idiots still here? Yes. Yep.
Stand by for Delta 8-2. Delta 8-2, come in. Delta 8-2, come in. Delta 8-2, report. Delta 4-4, no response from 8-2. Please proceed inside to confirm 8-2 status.
10-4 dispatch.
This is just out in the open? Okay.
Apparently.
Alright. Anywhere specific we need to go for the Batcave, or can we just fast travel there? Because I'm not seeing... Oh, there's the marker. Okay. We need to go across the damn bridge again. Shouldn't there be oh wait, that's the marker for Enigma at the moment, right? Isn't it? Or no?
Oh dear.
Yeah, there's Enigma. Okay, I'm just being confused for a second here.
Yeah. Oh. I just noticed something about time.
Yeah, getting close to, well, time to stop.
Yeah.
And time for Rom to fall asleep, from the sounds of it.
What's up?
Yeah.
However, have we said this before? There will be more...
You know, it's probably a better idea to, do that.
I didn't notice that behind everything.
Right. I was trying to say is...
Were you gonna try to... I'm sorry, were you gonna try to glide your way to the Batcave?
No, I was checking if there was some sort of fast travel point on this coast.
The concussion detonator is on your
dear.
way. Remember, if you use that instead of your fists, you'll do less lasting damage to those police officers and civil servants.
Noted.
By which we mean they won't be completely crippled for the rest of their lives.
Yep.
Yeah, like that one guy who just spun kick his sunglasses into his face.
Yeah.
Dear. Right. Now I'm gonna try to say something before somebody interrupts me again. If nothing gets in the way tomorrow, people, more Batman.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And sorry if I sounded angry. I was tired.
No problem. That's concussion detonator.
Does it say anything about it?
Nope.
Oh dear.
And from what I'm given to understand,
Now you can talk to
Mass Effect next after this one?
I just used his
Not directly after Batman.
A textbook
But
move.
that's more for
Also-
Digimon on Sunday, on the weekends.
But I doubt the rest of them.
Oh, yeah.
Also, I'm pretty certain we're gonna be doing all of the Batman games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alfred, we get experience for talking with Alfred. Okay.
To be fair, we do.
Wisdom.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right,
Batman.
Fancy new suit?
You could swap costumes. Let's see.
Yep.
Okay, it doesn't give a description though, so let's just stick with this one.
That's the game suit, and the Batman Noel outfit is from one of the comics. It's the funny enough named Batman Noel.
Okay. Now, let's travel on over.
Wait, do you get the new gadget?
Yep, we did pick it up.
Oh yeah,
that's the suspect,
yeah, that's the suspect. But since we're already going in that direction, we might as well catch him.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Okay.
I mean, next time though, since you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We can call it once we get there. Or there as in back in Gotham, not in the cave.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, that's an interesting way to come into the zone.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that is rather low poly compared to everything else, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It looks like freaking cardboard.
Yeah. Just...
Oh well.
Wait, hold on. Take a look at it again. It is cardboard.
All of Gotham City outside of this city district is just one of those Wild West sets where it's only a facade.
Yeah.
It's a match.
It's only a model.
Right. That'll be it for Batman Arkham Origin today. Or Origins. And yeah, like Drakir said, with luck we'll be able to continue tomorrow. Hopefully without any startup issues.
Yeah.
Okay. And
If I'm not doing anything, I'll join.
Yeah.
And yeah, instead of interlacing it with this series with another, with this one, we're just going to go one after the other. So Origins, then Asylum, City, and finally Night.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay,
But
it's
yeah.
been fun. I'll see you guys later.
Okay.
Later.
See you later, Rom, and thanks for visiting.
Sleep well, Rom.
No
Okay.
problem.
But before we end the stream, of course, we're going to look for someone to raid. So let me change over to the screen share. There we go. Let's have a look. Pardon. Okay, it's pretty busy, so I'll narrow this down to 3 or 4. We have the Siren Ivy, who is playing to Pixelia. Not entirely sure how to say that. Let's see. Cider Delish is playing Xenoblade, not Chronicles X Definitive Edition. Let's see. It Be Me is holding a special event apparently, but it doesn't say what game they may or not be playing. Let's see. Charlatan Wonder is playing Dishonored. That was a lot of fun when we played that.
Oh, that's for years ago.
All right. And Katie is playing Banisher's Ghosts of New Eden. Never heard of that before.
Never heard of that one either.
I think I heard a game called Banished, but Banishers? No.
The only Banished game I know of is a little city builder simulation.
Yeah, all right, I remember that one. Anyways, any of these sound of interest, or shall I take a pick?
Up to you, I say.
I say either Banishers or Dishonored.
Let's go say hi to Katie. I keep forgetting when last I've rated people, but oh well. And again, I probably should keep a freaking check on stuff like that, but I keep losing the freaking papers I write that down on. Actually, I probably should put it on this freaking clipboard over here on my right that I've been using to keep count of the stream numbers. Okay. Copy the name. There. Okay. Now off to our channel. Okay. /raid and paste. And let's see. Mac was a fun watch. See you tomorrow, guys. See you next time as well, Mac.
See ya.
Okay, but before we start this raid, of course, thank you everyone who may be watching now or later. Thank you, Mac. Thank you, Dervin. Thank you, Jess. And let's see, was there anyone else? No, there was this the auto mod catching another stupid bot. Okay. Any lurkers? Not that I can see. Well. And yeah, thank you for joining in as well, Dervin. And as always, thank you, Drakir.
You're welcome. You're welcome as always, my friend. And thank you all for joining and watching this madness.
Yeah. Invasion of the Rubber Man.
Yep.
Okay. And yeah, with luck, we'll be able to continue this tomorrow. Then Friday and Saturday, we sort of have our free day. And on Sunday, we continue with Castlevania Port of the Ruin. Though, maybe I'd be willing to double up on that early. Like, we sort of thought about doing double stream, or not double stream, but streams on both Saturday and Sunday afternoon, for us at least. I was thinking of starting with that with, well, Digimon World Next Order, but maybe we could start early on that with Castlevania, though I fear we may oversaturate ourselves a bit with that. We'll have to see.
Yeah. They did say if we were able to finish it on Saturday, we would take the Sunday off or something.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll see that on Saturday. For now, though, let's get this raid started. And yeah, thank you again for watching. And until next time, have a nice day. And until then.
Be safe, everyone. Sleep well. And watch out for a sleepwalking derby.
And Arkham's worst.
And just Arkham's Arkham's space program.